after a 10-year run, the popular anime known as Shingeki no Kyojin, or Attack on Titan, has come to an end. I fell in love with this anime right from the beginning, and I was quite excited to see how this masterpiece concludes. And so close to my birthday as well, though I don't remember asking for depression as an early birthday present, but whatever. I was a wee little virgin lad when this anime started back in 2013, and now, in 2023, when the anime ended, I'm still a wee little virgin lad. But back to topic, was the finale any good? You see, I read the manga ending when it released 2 years ago, and I remember laying in bed thinking to myself, that's it? And the hate got worse when chapter 139.5 was released, with Eren getting cucked and Paradis getting destroyed, originally made the whole story feel pointless to me. I didn't realize until recently, however, that 1, the manga ending was merely a victim of rushed work, and 2, this is the best way it could end. But I was on board with the potential for an AoE, a possibility for not just an unpredictable ending, but also a better one. But that didn't happen. All they did was add a few scenes, which, yes, it improved it, but it was nothing major in the end. But looking at it now, perhaps I treated you too harshly. Let's just explain some stuff I didn't like about the finale. Armin, Talk no Jutsuing, Zeke, and some of the past Titan shifters. Okay, I'll be honest, this kind of felt like an ass pull to me. It seemed to me that Isayama backed himself into a corner when he gave the founding Titan the ability to create an infinite amount of puppets that resembled the deceased Titan shifters to use for combat. But then again, what else could they have done without killing our heroes? Next, the fact Ymir apparently loved King Fritz. This man burned down her house, killed her parents, enslaved her, and cut off her tongue. And when she proved herself worthy to him, what was her reward again? His seed. That sick old disgusting bastard. I guess Ymir has an enslavement kink, I guess, I don't know. Ah shit, I hope I didn't give any Rule 34 artists ideas. Especially not during No Nut November. In all seriousness though, I read the theory that she has Stockholm Syndrome, which is a coping mechanism to an abusive or captive situation. But if you love someone who wants to enslave you, you should see a therapist.
Is there something wrong with you?
But whatever, I'll admit the credit scene was pretty neat, showing us what happened after Eren's demise, and how Paradis advanced in technology. Oh my god! What the fuck?
Everyone died! The end.
Oh, and to add salt to the wound, in the post-credit scene after Paradis got nuked, we see this child, which I assume is one of Mikasa's descendants, stumbling upon the tree where Eren was buried. Is it just me, or does this resemble the tree Ymir went to? Whose head was buried there, I wonder? How many Attack on Titans were there? So basically, what I get from this ending is, humans will always try to kill each other no matter what, and history repeats itself. So I guess in a nutshell, the ending haters think,
Oh, you get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
if you're thinking to yourself, what's the point of getting invested in the anime if history is just gonna repeat itself? Let me ask you something. What's the point of watching anime? Hell, what's the point of getting out of bed in the morning? You're gonna die anyway, right? I'll admit, I do have those thoughts frequently, but then again, who doesn't? But, oh well, at least the shitty 2-hour video essays about Eren Yeager will finally come to a close. Like, goddamn, I like this character and all, but I'm not interested in seeing someone ramble about their anime crush saying stuff like, OMG, he's just like me for real. He's a cold-hearted genocidal maniac as well. When in reality, he's just a 19-year-old boy who has a shit ton of power and went insane from his ability to see the past and already determined future simultaneously. I did like the added scene of Eren and Armin saying they'd see each other again in hell. I'll admit, this was way better than Armin saying, thank you for wiping out 80% of humanity, you dick. Oh, and I'm surprised I didn't get to this yet. Eren's death. I'll be honest, I was on Team Eren. But even then, when I was reading the manga, I already had the gut feeling Eren was gonna die. And it was only fitting to have Mikasa be the one to kill him. Like how I already had the gut feeling Joel was gonna die in The Last of Us 2. I was already spoiled about him dying, and from what I've heard, he had an inhumane death unlike Eren. And I guess while I'm here, I'll discuss my thoughts about the infamous 10 years at least scene. A lot of people were upset about this scene, but I'm really not. I mean, was it pathetic? Yes. But tell me who doesn't look pathetic when they're breaking down in tears? I feel like people who didn't like this scene didn't even watch the show in the first place. He's not the stoic badass people label him as. He's a realistic human being with strong emotions. My only complaint about this scene is that it was never hinted that Eren loved Mikasa. Throughout the anime, it was only shown that Mikasa had that step-sibling kink. But all I know is, this scene will keep getting memed. For 10 years at least. Nailed it! And also, Eren bringing up how he's a slave to freedom really makes Kenny's quote about everyone being a slave to something come full circle. Oh, and here's another scene I forgot to bring up. That baby scene. Not gonna lie, that kinda fucked me up a little, even in the manga. I like how in the anime, the baby and its mother were the only colored characters in that scene. Also, fun fact, the baby's crying was from Yuki Kaiji's child. Damn, the kid's not even a year old and they already have him working. But there is one thing I'm very disappointed about. They never revealed how Zeke wipes his ass. I've been waiting for a detailed description for 3 years now, and we got nothing. Is it too much to ask for a detailed explanation for how this man wipes his asshole? All jokes aside, I think the anime actually fixed the ending. And the people who hate it are probably just upset because Ererai isn't canon. My response? Cry about it.
Good riddance.
Though in all seriousness, did you really think this anime would have a happy ending? I mean, isn't Attack on Titan's whole shtick that there is no happiness and you have to watch your favorite characters get brutally murdered? Like, seriously. Expecting Attack on Titan to end all bright and happy is like expecting Sesame Street to have an episode where Elmo grabs an AK-47 and shoots a bunch of people and commits arson. Doesn't make sense now, does it? This ending is as happy as it's gonna get. Just be happy Eren's friends get to live peacefully. But yeah, my final thoughts about Attack on Titan. It is a beautiful story with a solid ending with a few plot holes. I rate Attack on Titan as a whole a 9.5 out of 10. It could have been a 10 out of 10 if the plot holes and some of the truth flaws were fixed. But hey, I didn't write the story. Also, it's one thing to not like the ending, but actually going out of your way to harass the creator and telling him to kill himself and send death threats is not okay. Just saying. But yeah, I'm gonna miss this anime. I'm gonna miss its cast. I'm gonna miss the funny running animations of the giant naked men. All of it. And I will be mourning its loss for 10 years at least. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. See ya, chump.